colleagues, welcome to the launch of the Russian Constructicon, a digital linguistic and pedagogical resource that a whole team of collaborators has been building for several years. We will start with some general information and then we'll show you some specific practical scenarios of its use. So, the Russian Constructicon is a free open access electronic resource that offers a searchable database of Russian constructions. If you're wondering what the word Constructicon means, here is the way to put it. Constructicon is a structured inventory of constructions. The database contains over 2,000 multi-word grammatical constructions, accompanied with descriptions of their properties and corpus-based examples of their use. The target audience includes students and teachers of L2 Russian, linguists, and specialists in natural language processing. The project has been administered over the last 5 years, and by now we have created a new user-friendly interface that you can access via the link at the bottom of this slide. We are grateful for the financial support of this project, received through several grants, especially the one we received from DICO, the Norwegian Agency for International Cooperation and Quality Enhancement in Higher Education. The Russian Constructicon is a result of productive collaboration of two research institutions, UIT, the Arctic University of Norway, on the one hand, and the National Research University High School of Economics in Moscow on the other hand. This slide shows you the permanent members of our team. An important part of this project was active engagement and contribution of over 40 students from bachelor and master to PhD level. We say thank you to all of them. And now let us move to the practical part of this presentation. Here is a list of 10 questions, 10 scenarios of how you can use the Russian Constructicon. And we are going to look at each of them one by one. I'm giving the floor to our own Valentina Zhukova and Daria Mordashova, who will demonstrate this resource from its different sides. Daria will be asking the questions and Valentina will be offering the answers.
Hi there. As a beginning user of the Russian Constructicon, I've got plenty of questions to you. First of all, what if I simply do not know what I can find?
Well, this is not a problem. Go to Browse, find the window on the right, and simply scroll through the list of constructions. Pick any construction, click on it, and its description will appear at the bottom of the same page, here. Each construction is represented here by its ID number, its name, and a short recognizable illustration. Scroll down, press Show Additional Information button, and more information will appear. Here you see that.
Okay, I see. And what if I'd like to find a construction with some particular words? For example, with the words "Ничего такой."
Stay here in the Browse page, type these words in the search window, and press the button. The results will again appear in the window on the right.
That was easy. And what about the morphological features? For example, can I find constructions with the dative case?
Of course you can. There are various ways to do this. You can again use the Browse page and type in the abbreviation DOT that we use for the dative case in this resource in the search window. The results will appear on the right. Alternatively, you can go to Advanced Search. Go to the first search window, Morphology, and choose DOT. That stands for the dative. Here, the tags are listed in alphabetical order. Simply scroll down and find the relevant tag, DOT, that stands for the dative case. There you go. If you do not know what abbreviation to use, you can find it out in the instructions in the section on abbreviations and symbols. You can click on the name of the section or scroll down. And DOT for dative is in the list of all abbreviations and symbols used in this resource. we use abbreviations and symbols according to the Leipzig glossary rule system. Alternatively, you can find out about that abbreviation in the subsection of instructions specifically devoted to morphological terms. Just click on it. And here we present the system of morphological categories available for search, and that is in the list of all cases.
I got it. By the way, on one of the previous slides, I noticed several options for syntax on the advanced search page. How can I make sense of search options by syntactic parameters?
Indeed, we have 4 search windows that represent different angles of syntactic analysis of constructions. This information is most relevant for linguists. In order to know how to use these tags and find the explanation of tags in each window, go to Instructions, Syntactic Terms. And here you can see all the explanations.
All right, but what if I struggle with some other terms? For example, an anchor of a construction. How can I find out what an anchor is?
Briefly speaking, anchor is a fixed part of a construction. It can be specific words, or it can be the structure of a construction like word order or reduplication. You can find this information on the About page in the first section right here. You can also find this information in the instructions in each section where this is relevant, like here and there. Here we highlight for you where you can find this information.
Nice. And what about the meanings of the construction? For example, how do I know how to express cause in Russian?
This is not difficult at all. Go to Advanced Search, use window Semantic Types. Choose the types that you need and tick the box, and results will appear on the right. Here, you just choose cause, and here are the results. Note that cause does not have subtypes. However, many of the semantic types in this list do have subtypes. For example, comparison. If you need all constructions that encode comparison, just tick the box, and the results appear on the right. However, if you want to narrow down your search, click on the arrow to see the subtypes and choose the subtype you need, for example, imitation. You can scroll through the list of semantic types in the window, or just start typing the term you need, for example, imitation. For the overview of all semantic types, go to Instructions, section Semantic Terms, subsection Semantic Types, and you will find all the relevant information on a separate page. We provide an overview of semantic types and subtypes of constructions grouped into numbered classes and subclasses. Here, you can find a visualization of the 55 semantic types of constructions grouped into subclasses and classes. And below the table, we provide a description of each group.
Wow, I see. And what about the combinations of different search parameters? For example, can I combine semantic and syntactic parameters in my query at a time?
Yes, you can. In Advanced Search, you can combine as many filters from different windows as you want. For example, if you want to find biclausal constructions that express contrast, choose biclausal in syntactic type and choose contrast within comparison in semantic type. And the result will be the intersection that is both constructions that carry both tags, biclausal and contrast.
Okay. I wonder if the constructions in your resource are differentiated by level for the learners of Russian. Can I find constructions that match my own language proficiency level?
And yes, you can. To find all constructions at a certain level, you can use Advanced Search, window level, right here. Choose the level that you want. And we use the CEFR system of levels. Alternatively, on the daily dose page, you can get 5 randomly selected constructions that match your level. This is for your own practice. Choose the level here, for example, B1. Press the button and get 5 randomly selected constructions that match your level right here.
Fine. And what about citations? How can I cite the data or information from this resource in my article?
We're happy if you use the information that you found on the Russian Constructicon. In order to find how to cite, go to the About page, find the section How to Cite, and simply copy the reference to your text. Copy this reference to your text, and here you go.
All right. Then my final question is, what if I come across a construction which is not included in the Russian Constructicon yet, but I suppose it might be useful for you to have it? Can I suggest a construction for your resource?
In the Russian Constructicon, we have a variety of constructions. However, you can still suggest a new one. Go to the About page and scroll down to the end of section 1. Click on this link for the electronic form. Fill in this electronic form to submit your suggestion, and we'll be happy to hear the feedback from you.
Okay, last but not least, if you have any other questions or troubles regarding the use of this resource, we kindly advise you to read the page's instructions and about. And please note, it may take a few seconds for the constructions to load on the website. If you're experiencing delays, you might try opening the website on a different browser, since some browsers work faster than others. In our experience, the website works best in Chrome and Opera. Thank you for your attention, and we hope that you will visit the Russian Constructicon website.